Let me ask you something. When was the last time you felt unstoppable? Not just motivated for an hour, not just inspired by a quote you saw on social media, but truly deeply driven, like nothing could stand in your way. If you can't remember, you're not alone. Most people wait for motivation like they wait for good weather, hoping it shows up, but having no control over when it will come. The truth: motivation isn't something you find. Motivation is something you build. And in this journey we're about to take together over the next few hours, I'm going to show you exactly how. I want you to think of this as a personal blueprint. Not just another motivational speech you forget tomorrow, but a step-by-step guide to becoming the person you know deep down you were meant to be. Motivation without purpose is like a car without fuel. Shiny, impressive, but going nowhere. Your why is the engine of your life. It's the deep emotional reason you get out of bed when everything in you wants to stay asleep. Think about this. If I told you to run 5 miles right now for no reason, you'd probably laugh. But if your loved one was in danger 5 miles away, you wouldn't even think. You'd run with every ounce of strength you had. Same distance, same effort, but a different why. Purpose turns effort into commitment. Here's a little exercise for you. If you can, pause this video for 5 minutes and write down the one thing in your life that matters so deeply you'd fight for it even if the whole world told you to quit. That's your core why. And it's bigger than money, bigger than fame, bigger than comfort. Friedrich Nietzsche once said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." He was right. Your why will carry you when motivation fades. Now let's talk about the science. Motivation isn't magic, it's chemistry. Inside your brain, motivation is largely driven by a chemical called dopamine. But here's the twist. Dopamine isn't just released when you achieve something, it's released when you anticipate achieving something. That's why setting small achievable goals is so important. Every time you hit one, you trigger that dopamine reward, and your brain starts craving more progress. Think about Olympic swimmers like Michael Phelps. Do you think he woke up every morning excited to swim for hours? No. But he understood something most people don't. Motivation is the result of action, not the cause of it. The moment you take one small step, your brain rewards you, and that reward fuels the next step. So if you're waiting to feel ready, you're doing it backwards. Act first. Feel motivated second. Let's be real. The biggest barrier to your self-improvement isn't other people. It's the voice in your head that says, "I can't." Psychologist Carol Dweck calls this the fixed mindset, believing your abilities are set in stone. The opposite is a growth mindset, believing you can improve with effort, strategy, and persistence. When you have a growth mindset, failure doesn't scare you, it teaches you. Here's a simple way to shift your mindset. Every time you fail, instead of asking, "Why me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" You'll be shocked at how fast you grow. Before we move forward, let's bust a few myths. Myth 1. You need to feel motivated to start. Wrong. Action creates motivation. Myth 2. You have to be perfect from day one. Wrong. Progress beats perfection. Myth 3. It's too late for me. Wrong. Colonel Sanders started KFC in his 60s. Vera Wang entered fashion at 40. It's never too late. The only real limit is belief. Habits are the backbone of self-improvement. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. The habit loop has 3 parts: cue, routine, reward. If you want to start a habit, attach it to something you already do. This is called habit stacking. Example: right after brushing your teeth in the morning, meditate for 2 minutes. The existing habit acts as a trigger. Small changes compound over time. Drink 1 glass of water each morning, and you might not notice a difference in a week. Do it for a year and you'll feel it in your skin, your energy, your mood. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. Motivation is the firework, bright, exciting, but short-lived. Discipline is the candle, steady, reliable, lasting. Here's the truth. The days you least feel like showing up are the most important days to show up. Let me ask you, do you manage your time or does your time manage you? The 80-20 rule says 80% of your results come from 20% of your actions. Identify that 20% and focus hard on it. Time blocking is another powerful tool. Dedicate chunks of your day to one task only. No distractions. Protect your focus like it's gold, because it is. Bad habits don't disappear, they get replaced. If scrolling your phone is your go-to boredom cure, replace it with stretching, journaling, or reading 1 page of a book. Make bad habits harder, good habits easier. Hide the junk food. Put your workout clothes where you'll trip over them in the morning. Jim Rohn once said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." If your circle complains, you'll complain. If your circle hustles, you'll hustle. Choose your circle like your life depends on it,